Hey guys, what's going on? Uh, it's we're doing this one now. I did the other one already, and I have a confession to make. In case you couldn't tell, I ripped the shit open already. Look, I wanted to get to the booster packs already. I couldn't wait. So I think this is the dice from the last deck. Um, Look, I can't wait. I want to open the booster packs. Yeah, it came with these little envelopes, whatever, whatever. Look, it looks like I'm invited to like a murder mystery party, but the what really happens is that I'm gonna get killed. Look, look at this. Oh, I kind of want to save these. These are kind of cool. Okay, okay, I'm gonna put them over here then. No, there's the third one. So yeah, I cracked them open, and I don't care if you hate me, whatever. It's late. It's like midnight. I got my coconut water. I gotta take a drink because being being stupid is thirsty work. Oh, that's awful. All right. Oh, that's so bad. Why do people drink that? It's disgusting. All right. So let me just show you what I pulled. You know, from all the stuff. Okay, from one pack, I did get the. I tried to have the tripod of this. I did get these two. Um, I'll pull the Eighth Doctor out right now and bring it up close. So yeah, I did get a. Come on, come on. Hey, focus. Hi. Lens, camera, focus. Come on. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Hi, welcome back. Focus. Now, if I bring this close to you, you're gonna be good. No, you're not. Wow, you suck. Okay. Anyway. Hi. Dang it. Come on. So stupid. Anyway. This is Eighth Doctor. And yeah, anyway. Hi. Do you want to focus? Or do you want to be a jackass? Okay. Haha. Sort of. Oh, it's a miracle. Okay. Uh. Here's the Eighth Doctor. It is a 6 mana, white and blue, and its ability is when the Eighth Doctor enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Once during each of your turns, you may play a historic land or cast a historic permanent spell from your graveyard. If you do, it gains. If this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of. Here's the thing you need to know about me. I don't have the vast knowledge of Magic to know like, oh, this card would be good in this deck with these cards. Like I don't know shit. You know, I'm a net decker. I will look up net decks and then like just try to put them together. Look what else I pulled. I pulled the Master, the cool new one. So it's a 4-drop and black and red, and its ability is to make them pay. Whenever a non-token artifact creature you control dies. You may exile it. If you do, choose an opponent with the most life among your opponents. That player faces a villainous choice. They can either lose 4 life, or you create a token that's a copy of that card. Basically, you're meant to play that with, like, you can play it in artifact control deck, but the idea is to play it with the Cybermen because or the Daleks, and they swarm the field, and you just blow them up. Now, let's pull the Fifth Doctor, who are probably going to see in this, we're definitely going to see in this deck. And its ability is it's a 4-drop, 4 mana, and its ability is Peaceful Coexistence. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield, this turn, or didn't. Sorry, untap those creatures. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. So, it's like if you don't do anything with them, they get stronger. You're rewarded for not doing anything. Okay. That does kind of make you a target, though, right? Because then people are like, oh crap, we need to like remove him because every turn he's getting stronger and stronger. That's kind of a funny turn. Imagine a deck that's just nothing but stun and stall. with white and blue stupid tripod, and You just wait and keep protecting yourself. Put a bunch of walls in the deck and then just sit there and wait till they have like 30 counters on them or something, and then just run in for a game. Just blow everybody up. That's really funny. Anyways, also pulled the Foretold Soldier, and the Foretold Soldier must be blocked if able. It's a 4-drop with 2 green. The Foretold Soldier can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So what happens when you give it Menace? Like nothing. Nothing happens. Okay, so if you give it Menace, and it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, but Menace is also there, does that mean it just can't be blocked then? I don't know. Whenever the Foretold Soldier deals damage, exile it face down, it becomes Foretold. I don't understand what that means. Someone explain it to me. But then the last, I got Everybody Lives, the full art, which on TCG Player looks like it's expensive, or at least it's more than $10, $20. And then Shadow Blood Ridge, which is the which is a land, pay, and yada yada yada. But the flavor text is cool. It's I didn't realize that's Demon's Run, or maybe I did it and I forgot to mention it. Demon's Run: when a good man goes to war, night will fall and drown the sun when a good man goes to war. It's so cool. Okay, so I cracked open the other boxes already. Please don't be mad. I'm gonna put this at right there on the ground. Okay, cool. So yeah, this came with its own packet of Plane Chase cards. Crack that open right now. The only thing I did is pull out the booster pack. I swear, that's the sample booster pack. It is the difference between it and a real collector's pack is that sample only had 2 cards in it, and a real booster pack has like what, 12, something like that. But anyway, here are the locations you can play at if you play Plane Chase. So you have the Pyramid of Mars. God, in a parallel universe. What is a phenomena? I've never played Plane Chase before, so I want to. Very curious about that. Plane Necros. Gardens of Tranquil Repose. That's Davros as a giant. He looks like the colossal titan from Attack on Titan. Oh my god. Spec Trucks Mines. And Coal Hill School, which is from the first episode. That's way all the way back in the beginning. Unit Headquarters. What is this from? It looks like Sir Daleks in front. Is it? Hold on, I'm gonna pull this closer to my face. I have no idea. When you planeswalk to Unit Headquarters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a tapped 1/1 white soldier token. I have no idea. Whatever. It's the Cheetah Planet, which is where the 7th Doctor's last episode was on. The Antarctic Research Bay, which I believe is where the 12th Doctor did the Christmas special, where he teamed up with Santa Claus. The Cave of Skulls. It's funny that the plane is Earth, so that means that Earth is, or at least a version of Earth, is canon in the lore of Magic the Gathering now. The TARDIS Bay. And that's it. Okay, we'll put this over here somewhere. And now we're going to be cracking this open and looking at some old Doctors. Oh, look, it's already cracked open. Sorry, guys, sorry. You can do it. Come on, coconut water, give me strength. How about I just... Okay. And then I'll yank it down. Okay. It's just that easy. Great. Okay. And this thing here, what are these? Anyways, what are those? Okay, no, we're not doing that. I think they really did Sarah Jane Smith like good. They made her look great. The artist did a real good job. So here's your little box. Did I fuck it up? Oh no. Did I mess it up already? Kinda. Kinda. Oh no. Like, I even broke cardboard. How did I do that? Okay, it works. Never mind. Why don't these look like the TARDIS? I mean, it's cool now, but it should look like the TARDIS. So I can just, set it over here and... Okay, well, that's not bad either, but still. Okay, anything else in here? I know there's the planar dice, whatever they call it. And there's the life point counter. Great Tom Baker there. And this thing, this is And I mean, do you really want to see this thing? Okay, fine. I'll crack it open just real quick. Come on. Come on. I can do this. I can talk and use my hands at the same time. But I don't think anyone really cares. We're going to throw this away. Okay. No, I don't want a jelly baby right now. My blood sugar's too high. Doctor, I'm so sorry. Okay. And then the dice is in this little white dealie. Oh, look at that! Last time I knocked it out. I like the presentation. Cool. So that's what happens when you don't rush yourself. Ugh. Okay, is it the same, basically? Is it the same, or does it have a green hue to it now? I don't know. Anyways. And then life point counter there. Coconut water there. Alright, let's crack this open. Bring it closer to myself. Okay, kids, don't look. Don't look. I'm gonna... Ugh. Don't look. Don't look at this. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. You're young and impressionable and you think knives are cool. No, they're not. They're tools. Come on. Ugh. Yeah. Look. I'm gonna be taking this thing out apart. Pieces. Like confetti. Oh god. Oh, is there glue on this? What the heck? Come on. Get off. Get off. I know it looks like I'm destroying the card. I'm not. This is the cardboard thing in front. Thank Lord. Oh, thank God in heaven. I got that off. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I scratched you up hella good with my knife. Okay, I need to put that away before YouTube comes after me. Someone think of the children. Oh my God. Okay. And just to waste more time, we're gonna have a drink. Oh God, that's so bad. Why do people drink? It's not worth being healthy. Healthy sucks. Okay. I think there's this. Yeah, this. Learn how to play QR code. Hey, do you want a QR code? No, too bad. Just look it up on YouTube. I mean, gosh, there's tons of people there, and there's also this thing that has the formats and phases of a turn. Come on, be real. You don't want to play the game. Do you want to what do you call it? Okay, those are tokens. Let's take the tokens off real quick. You just want to collect these. Come on, be real. Alien salamander. What's the name for them? Oh, alien insect. Here's the thing. I don't know a lot of Dr. Classic Who, so I'm totally lost on what these guys are. Human rogue. He looks familiar. I don't know what that is. It's a rock. Warrior. Tokens, and then I do know that's Ramana, I believe. Good job. And yeah, all food tokens are jelly babies. Yes, of course, I love it. I have seen some Classic Who, I just haven't seen like a ton. Okay, let's just start with the back. Okay, so we got the Fourth Doctor looking cool. Its ability is you may look at the top of your card, library at any time. Would you like a jelly Not a jelly baby. Once would you like a? Once each turn you may play a historic land or cast historic spells from the top of your library. When you do, create a food token. So look at that. And the companion, face companion is Sarah Jane Smith. The 2-drop, whenever you cast a historic spell, investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn. So yeah, you want to play a bunch of historic cards in it. And there she is, Romana 2. She has Vigilance and 1 in tap. Create a tap token that's a copy of a target token that entered the battlefield this turn. This might be the deck that... I did mess around with the David Tennant deck, with the 10th Doctor deck, and I think this might be the deck I might bring consistently just out of the box and play, because I kind of like these effects a little more when I looked them up online. There's Jo Grant. Each historic card in your hand has cycling 2 and a white. And whenever you cycle a card, put a 1/1 counter on Jo Grant. I think it's really funny that this card has cycling and Jo Grant is on a motorcycle. I don't know. I like dad jokes. Actually, let's do this. Put it face down like this so I keep it all the same. Okay. Here's Tegan. I can't pronounce that last name. Her ability is Braveheart. Whenever you attack, target attacking historic creature gets 1/1 and gains indestructible until end of turn. I need to watch more 5th Doctor. But anyways, Barbara Wright, who is a companion of the 1st Doctor. Her ability is History Teacher. Sagas you control have read ahead. As the saga enters the battlefield, choose a chapter and start with that many lore counters. Skip chapters don't trigger. I'll put that down here. And then there's the other companion, Ian Chesterton. His ability is Science Teacher. Each saga spell you cast has a replicate. The replicate cost is equal to its mana cost. So wait, when you cast that saga, copy it for each time you pay its replicate cost. So if you want to copy it, just pay for it again and again and again. Perry Brown. Okay, I'll be real. I saw a few episodes of the 6th Doctor, and I was like, oh man, I got a crush on Perry Brown now. Barry's so cute, and then she didn't get nearly as much good attention as she did. I think she wasn't a bad. Anyways, her ability is the first historic spell you cast each turn has Convoke. Which is a 2/3. Sorry, I haven't been talking about the stats. I'm more just looking at the abilities of the cards. Here's Crisis of Conscience. This is when he's trying to choose whether or not he should destroy all the Daleks. Sorcery, you can either destroy all tokens or destroy all non-land token permanents. Hey, you know what? I like white removal. Let me just say that. And here's a good saga, The Claws of Androzani. You can put 2 stun counters on each of up to 2 target tapped creatures. And 2nd and 3rd chapter is for each non-saga permanent. Choose a counter on it. You may put an additional counter on that kind of that kind on that permanent. And the 4th one is search your library for a Doctor card, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle. I mean, it does shit. The thing I don't like about the sagas is they do a lot. I wouldn't call them like consistent. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Maybe more like they really fit what the story is, you know, that they're based off of. You know, here's the War Games portraying an episode from the 2nd Doctor. Each player creates 3 tapped 1/1 white warrior creature tokens. The tokens are goaded for as long as the War Games remains on the battlefield. And 2 and 3 is put a 1/1 counter on each warrior creature. And 4 is you may exile a non-token creature you control. When you do, exile all warrior tokens. So it gives you warriors and then takes them away. It's not one of the better ones, I'll admit. The Trial of a Time Lord. I watched this not long ago. It's so good. See, the first, 2nd, and 3rd chapters are exile target non-token creature and opponent controls until Trial of a Time Lord leaves the battlefield. Just 1 each turn. That's so not bad. And then number 4 is starting with you. Each player votes for innocent or guilty. If guilty gets more votes, the owner of each card, exiled with Trial of Time Lord, puts that card on the bottom of their library. So you get to vote whether you get it back or not. Oh my god. It's just like... And like, if people like... See, like, imagine one of the cards is like really, really bad, like it's a blasphemous act or something. Everyone can just vote innocent or whatever. For innocent or guilty. If guilty gets more votes, the owner of each card exiled puts that card in the bottom of the... It's like they can vote to sacrifice their own card so that that person doesn't get their card back. And it's like, okay, you know what? I'd rather just keep them all exiled so that nobody gets anything back. That's very funny. I like cards that make everyone fight each other. Politics cards, if you will. All right, the Knight of the Doctor. Pardon me. One hand gets tired. I got to switch it to the other one. Let's see. Chapter 1 is destroy all creatures, and Chapter 2 is return target legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put your choice of first strike, vigilance, or lifelink counter on it. So you destroy your Doctor, and then he regenerates and wants to fight, kind of like that episode where the 8th Doctor regenerates into the War Doctor. All right, Traverse Eternity. I'll just bring it up to my face so I can see it. That art looks really cool. The sorcery. Draw cards equal to the highest mana value among historic permanents you control. I gotta tell you, this is... I like these. There's K9! His ability... He's a 1-drop, wow. The ability is negative as long as K9 Mark 1 is untapped. Other legendary creatures you control have ward 1. And affirmative. Tap him and 1 in a blue. Target legendary can't be blocked this turn. So cute. That's actually really good. Do that. God, Adric was so annoying, but he's fine, I guess. Adric, mathematical genius. Wait, is this him dying? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is him dying. He's trying to fix the thing, and then the ship crashed. Oops. Oh my god. Adric, mathematical genius. Let's see. 2 and a blue, and tap him. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. His ability is Ultimate Sacrifice. 1 and a blue. Sacrifice Adric, counter target activated or triggered ability. That's on point. Man, I remember them talking about, reading that, like, no one liked Adric or whatever, or I think it was the other companion, whoever she was, didn't like him, and so they wanted him off the ship. A lot of tension. They wanted him off the show. But anyways, Nissa of Traken, or Traken. Her ability is you have no maximum hand size and Sonic Booster. Whenever Nissa of Traken attacks, sacrifice X artifacts. When you sacrifice 1 or more artifacts this way, tap up to X target creatures, you draw X cards. A lot of X's there. And here's a card that, you know, it's just a damn good counter spell. It was over here because one arm getting tired. Reverse the polarity. I love this card. You can either counter all spells, switch each creature's power and toughness until end of turn, or creature can't be blocked this turn. 3 mana instant. That is so damn good. Just come here. That is crazy good. I can see people just buying this box just for some of these spells in here. 500-Year Diary is an artifact clue. 500-Year Diary enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it for blue for each clue you control, or 2 and sacrifice 500 Diary to draw a card. That's really good. That's really good if you're making a clue deck. Oh man. Just clue counters. Anyways, An Unearthly Child, which is the first episode with the Doctor. In each chapter is reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a Doctor card, a card with Doctor's Companion, or a vehicle card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So that's just good. That's just good damn search right there. Yes, one of my favorite companions, Leela, with the Fourth Doctor. Whenever an opponent draws a card, except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, put a 1/1 counter on Leela. It's not too bad. She's just aggro, basically, for 3/3. For 4, that's not too bad. Look, Doctor, good marksmanship is not a master of luck. Is that... I'm trying to think of... I haven't seen the episode that she's in for so long. Oh, my God. Okay, never mind. This is my favorite companion. This is one of my favorite classic Who companions. I'd say my favorite of all time. Ace, Fearless Rebel. Your ability is Nitro 9. Whenever Ace, Fearless Rebel attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on Ace, Fearless Rebel. Then it fights up to one target creature Defending player controls. You really want to, like... This deck really wants to make clues and stuff like that. Because, man, these cards are really, really good. Susan Foreman. There you go. If you would Planeswalk, instead look at the top 2 cards of your Planar deck, put one of them on the bottom of your Planar deck and the other on top, then Planeswalk. And then it says tap for green. I mean, not the best, but it's a pretty good mana dork, you know? It's just a 2-drop for a mana dork. I mean, you can't complain. And if you want to play a Planeswalker deck, you can. A Plane Chase game, you can. The 5 Doctors for 6 mana. Kicker 5, so 6, and then 5 would be 11 total mana. Search your library and or graveyard for up to 5 Doctor cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. If this spell was kicked, put those cards onto the battlefield instead of putting them into your hand. That's a good effect, but man, that is that pricey. Wait, isn't there a card that makes historic? Is a sorcerer historic? I don't think so. There's got to be a way to reduce that cost. Here's Jamie McCrimmon, who is a companion of the Second Doctor. Trample. It has trample, and whenever you cast a historic spell, Jamie McCrimmon gets XX until end of turn, where X is that spell's mana value. That's really not bad at all. That's a real beast. And he's only, what, 3 mana? Yeah, 3 mana. The Sea Devils. Okay. It's the Sea Devil Saga. I never saw it, but okay. Create a... Okay, sorry. The first 2 chapters are create a 2/2 green alien salamander creature token with Island Walk. And the third one is until end of turn, whenever a salamander deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. So you get to hit creature and face at the same time. And the City of Death, the first chapter is just create a creature token, and the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters, all the way to 6, is create a token that's a copy of a target non-saga token you control. Look, it's 3 mana, so you can just copy tokens, dude. Can't complain. Aha! Gallifrey Stands. I was wondering what this card was. So it's 4, a white and a blue. Legendary enchantment. When Gallifrey Stands enters the battlefield, return all Doctor cards from your graveyard to your hand. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a Doctor creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Then, if you control 13 or more Doctors, you win the game. I mean, come on. I love cards with alternate win, with win cons built into them. Yeah, combine that with the 5 Doctors. I mean, you're just gonna get as many Doctors as you can, and then the unearthly child. You're just searching Doctors all the time. You have Gallifrey Stands out, and now every turn it's almost like a countdown until you get every Doctor out. But anyways, here's Alistair the Brigadier General, from the show, who is in a ton of classic Who episodes. Stupid tripod. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, and whenever it attacks, you pay 8. You may pay 8. If you do, creatures you control get XX until end of turn, where X is the number of historic permanents you control. So, like a good general, he just busts up the troops. Hey, look what it is. It's the first Doctor. Nice. Yeah. Let me take a look. The movie's over here. All right. The First Doctor. When the First Doctor enters the battlefield, search your library and what's wrong with my mouth? It is late. Search your library and or graveyard for a card named TARDIS. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, put a 1/1 counter on target artifact or creature. I mean, for the First Doctor, it's just a very simple, basic, just ETB. It searches, so really you can't complain about that. It's really just a solid card. All right. The Second Doctor is 2 a white and a blue. Players have no maximum hand size. And how civil of you. At the beginning of your end step, each player may draw a card. Each opponent who does can't attack you or permanents you control during their next turn. So, more politics, maybe even like sort of a group hug deck. Just help everybody out. The Third Doctor, I remember seeing this one. This one's just aggro. He's aggressive. He has Trample. The Third Doctor gets 1/1 for each non-creature token you control. When the Third Doctor enters the battlefield, create your choice of a clue token, food token, or a treasure token. I really gotta hurry up. The Fifth Doctor, I already explained what this one does. It's in in my binder. I pulled it from the collector's pack. Anyways, the Sixth Doctor, Time Lord's Prerogative. Whenever you cast a historic spell, copy it. Except the copy isn't legendary. This ability triggers only once each turn. I can see just any card that lets you copy abilities or spells you play is just damn good. Especially with the commander, you can just have it out there anytime you want. The Seventh Doctor. This one's crazy. Whenever the Seventh Doctor attacks, choose a card in your hand. The defending player guesses whether that card's mana value is greater than the number of artifacts you control. If they guessed wrong, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you don't cast a spell this way, investigate. So, if they guess correctly, then you'll get a clue. You'll get a clue token. I saw a video, someone played... this is a commander, and one of the cards they used had a suspend cost, but no actual mana cost. So no matter what they picked, it was going to be wrong. And they were able to play it for free, skipping the suspend cost. But anyway, the Eighth Doctor, and I already showed this one in the binder. Look at that art; it's pretty dang good. Should say, physician, heal thyself. Yes, as he forced his own regeneration into the War Doctor. Okay, who is this? Vreston Menoptera Leader. No idea, but okay. 2 green, a white, and X. Flying, Vreston... I don't know how to say that. Enters the battlefield with X, 1/1 counters on it. When Vreston enters the battlefield, create X, 1/1 green and white alien insect creature tokens with flying. Whenever you attack with one or more insects, put a 1/1 counter on each of them. I could see this maybe even being... I mean, I'd like to see what a commander... what a deck built around this as a commander would look like. But anyways. Sergeant John Benton. His Trample and Haste. His ability is Share Intelligence. Whenever Sergeant John Benton deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. Dude, look, let me hit you, okay? If I hit you, you'll get cards, all right? Just hey, person who's mana flooded, you want cards, right? Well, let me hit you. Okay, good. Okay, the Curse of Fenric. For each, the first chapter is for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green mutant creature token with Death Touch. 2 is that target non-token creature becomes a 6/6 legendary horror creature named Fenric and loses all abilities. And 3 is target mutant fights another target creature named Fenric. So you just change one of their creatures into a mutant, change your, create a big guy for you, and then you have them fight each other. It's alright, I guess. Dugan, Private Detective. No, what's this episode from? Dugan's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever Dugan enters the battlefield or attacks, investigate. His ability is the most important punch in history. 1 green and tap him. Dugan deals damage equal to twice its power to another target creature. Activate only once. That's pretty good. That's actually not bad. Oh shit, it's the doctor's car, Bessie. Oh my god. Looking way more epic than it was in the show, but okay. It has haste. Whenever Bessie attacks, another target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn, and it has crew too. Oh shit, it's Ace's baseball bat. Equipped creature gets +3 as long as equipped creature is attacking and has first strike and must be blocked by a Dalek if able. Just make sure that you're always killing Daleks with a baseball bat. Gallifrey Council Chamber. It's a legendary land. When in ETBs, surveil 1. Add a colorless and add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a Time Lord or Alien spell or activate an ability of a Time Lord or Alien. Day of Destiny. I like how this is in black and white. Give me 1 second. So, Day of Destiny. Legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. This reminds me of that tree enchantment from the Lord of the Rings set. That I can't. What is it? The flowering of the white tree or something like that. I actually do run that in the deck. It's pretty fun. Well, correction, it's alright when you get it early enough. But either way. Reprint! Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Pretty damn good. This is another in a reprint, isn't it? Time Warp. Return a creature you control to its owner's hands, then destroy all creatures. Hero's Podium. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. X, and tap it. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. It's a legendary artifact. Okay. I thought it was a land for a second. Oh! Well, this is in the other deck, too. Trenzalore Clock Tower. Twice upon a time, when the first Doctor met the 12th Doctor. And it's an adventure sorcery. So you can pay 3 with 2 and a blue for unlikely meeting. Search your library for a Doctor card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. And then you can cast the spell only for you if you control 2 or more Doctors. Take an extra turn after this turn for this one. Exile twice upon a time. The way adventure works is that if you pay the adventure cost, you can get this ability, and then this goes into exile, and then you can cast it from exile for that cost and play it. But then when it leaves, it goes to the grave, I think. Oh wait, no. Exile twice upon a time. Never mind. They don't want you looping that or playing it again. So anyway, here, getting to the lands. Some of them are the same. Port Town, yep. Exotic Orchard. Temple of Enlightenment. Fortified Village. Oh, that's Trenzalore. On the fields of Trenzalore, he stood as a protector, both of his own people and his new home. Was that in the other deck? Oh. So, no, it's green. So it wasn't. Prairie Stream. Canopy Vista. These are just cool artwork on old lands that we already have. Sungrass Prairie. So where is everyone? Don't tell me we've all come halfway across the universe and they've all gone out. We should have texted first or something. Built pots. Temple of Plenty. Yeah. Irrigated farmland. Should I be saying what it taps for? It taps. This one taps for white or blue. Whatever, dude. You just they're lands. They're all really good lands too. I will say that. Temple of Mystery. That's a scry land. Scattered Groves enters the battlefield town. Okay, that's just we call it cycling land. I call them cycling lands. Whatever. Find Glimmer Sonoro. If you don't, let's see. Reveal Forest Island And if you don't, it enters the battlefield tap. This would be called a have land, because you either have it or you don't. What in the crap? Celestial Colonnade. I don't remember this. Oh, okay. It's one that turns into an elemental creature if you pay the cost. That's pretty cool. I actually really like the artwork. Yeah. Deserted Beach. Glacial Fortress. Hidden Canopy. What is that? Not the green and pleasant land we've been led to expect. The Seventh Doctor. I don't know that episode. Overgrown farmland. Okay. Waterlogged Grove. There was a story about this. Beware the Sphere, beware Skagra, beware Shada. I think this is from an episode that never got made or something. That's what I heard from the interview with the creator, with one of the people on the dev team of this set. Let's see. Dreamroot Cascade. Taps for blue and green. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or more lands. Skycloud Expanse. That's in the other deck. Banished to another universe. Enchantment. Affinity for historic permanence, which means it costs 1 less for each historic you have in play. And when banished to another universe enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this leaves the field. Yo! Time Lord Regeneration. Until end of turn, target Time Lord you control gains. When this creature dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a Time Lord creature. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So it's totally possible to, backwards regenerate. Should you just happen to accidentally draw into an old one. Draw into a previous Doctor. Anyway, Displace Dinosaurs. As a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types. I don't know this episode with the dinosaurs. It's a 7/7 though, so that's pretty cool. Got the old sonic screwdriver. Oh, we're hitting the artifacts now. The TARDIS. Swords to Plowshares. That's the 12th Doctor and the First Doctor shaking hands on Christmas. Path to Exile. There's the Second Doctor being exiled to Earth. Return to Dust. Aww, that's Adric's little star thing. Explore. That is the view of the last episode of the 7th Doctor. Of the last episode of Classic Who, really. You may play an additional land this turn, draw a card. Somewhere there's danger, somewhere there's injustice, and somewhere else the tea is getting cold. Come on, Ice, we've got work to do. It's just so wild that the show just stopped, and it wasn't even like a finale, really a finale type of episode. It's just kind of just stopped. It was really sad. 3 visits. Search your library for a forest card, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle. Wow, this is line. Oh, so you're my replacement, huh? A dandy and a clown. Have you done anything? First Doctor being sassy with his future incarnations. We have Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, the Talisman of Unity. Nothing brings people together more than a piece of celery. And people always wonder why he put the celery on there. It says right there, "How does the celery help?" asked Perry. "If the gas is present, the celery turns purple," replied the Doctor. It just makes common sense. Come on, guys. The Hero's Blade. Equipped creature gets 3/2, and whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. I have... I have a deck idea I could put in this thing, but it's just overall just a good little artifact weapon. Talisman of Progress. Tap 6 for colorless or white and blue, and it will deal damage to you. Thought Vessel, of course, that's the fob watch. There's handles again as the Mind Stone. We got look at that! Oh my god! Just Dang, that is so dang good. Thriving Isle. I didn't get a chance to really look at the artwork for the lands. The Thriving Grove. Thriving Heath. Ignore the bugs. Ignore the bugs. Ignore the bugs. It's pretty. Just ignore the bugs. Ash Barrens. What is this supposed to be? Look at the trees. Not a trace of foliage. The very bark stripped from the trunks and the soil barren. The Sixth Doctor. What episode is that from? It's an episode I haven't seen yet, obviously. Seaside Citadel. Taps for green, white, and blue. Of course, the command tower is the... Oh, this is the black and white. This is the original TARDIS console. Love it. Path of Ancestry. And then we got our basic lands. Plains. Let's take a minute to look at the artwork. Got our islands. I didn't realize before, but that's Bad Wolf Bay that TARDIS is on. And then we have a forest. I don't know where that's from. I'm gonna assume it's the Sherwood robots and Sherwood Forest, the 12th Doctor. Anyways, another forest and the same forest. All right. Well, it's kind of hard to tell. The Doctor's been in a lot of forests, but all right. Yeah, this is a pretty dang good deck, and it is a deck that loves historics. That's all right, This deck looks pretty solid. But yeah, if you want to see what the other deck, what's in the other deck, the Masters of Evil, stay tuned. I will have that video up shortly. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you for watching. Like, comment, la la la, blah blah blah, whatever. My throat is dry. I need to drink more freaking coconut water, even though it's gross. All right, bye.